Alright, before I get any comments, I'm aware this is something extremely petty to complain about. This is actually really funny. I'm on a tune right now because I needed some footage. I just want some footage in the background. Obviously, I'm not going to show what tune I'm on because, yeah, it's a tune that I've been using that no one's aware of yet. So, yeah, you can see I'm on a mystery tune and, you can't see because the UI's gone. But I want, like, some footage in the background. Anyways, I'm aware this is something insanely petty to complain about, but it is something that actually does kind of annoy me. So to get the silly meter thing to like open to be able to vote on which silly team to do, the game basically forces you to come here, talk with one of these tunes, and do 3 tasks. The 3 tasks are you have to collect the tokens in the maze game, then you have to defeat 5 cogs. I think it's a recover task, but I think it's like as like 100%. And then you have to do a race. Now, this isn't that bad on its face. But the reason why this becomes bad and annoying is because I don't know anybody who plays Toontown Rewritten and doesn't have like multiple accounts, or at least has had multiple accounts in the past. So this task becomes times however many, accounts you have. So, okay, if you have 10 accounts, guess what? You get to do 10 races just to unlock the feature of voting on the silly meter. And the thing that annoys me, I think the most about this, is the silly meter doesn't, the silly meter, all it unlocks is you being able to vote on which team. The points still go in the silly meter, so you're still contributing even if you don't do the task. And what annoys me is, like, do you want your feature to actually be like easy for people to do and not just like a hassle? Because I've met numerous people, and I don't know, maybe you guys haven't seen these people, or maybe you guys don't agree, but I have talked with numerous people who have multiple accounts who don't even do the stupid silly meter task because it's just a pain. They'll have like 5 different tunes and they'll have done it on one tune, but they're like, no, I don't want to do it on my other 4. I don't care enough because all I get access to is voting on the goofy silly meter. So it's just something that honestly kind of gets under my skin, because it's like, can we just make things accessible? And I understand that it's accessible and it's not that bad, but I don't think they designed the task in mind with like, oh, if you have like 30 tunes like most people do on this game, you're gonna have to do this like 30 times. So yeah. Also with the silly meter, I feel like maybe I disagree. Maybe you guys disagree on this point, or my first point. I feel like it feels unrewarding because all you're getting is voting on the goofy teams. I like the silly meter concept, and I think it's executed pretty well, but I feel like I really wish there were some rewards for like getting X amount of silly points, because there's really like, it's not rewarding just to be like, oh, okay, I defeated 3 VPs and I voted on my double doodle experience, but then it didn't win. Oh, yes. Like, isn't it supposed to feel rewarding? I feel like even if it was just, like, a derpy shirt or something for getting, like, a ton of silly points, in, like, one session, or maybe just multiple sessions, maybe just make a goal that's, like, maybe just have a contest. I don't know. Just whoever can get, if you can get an X amount of silly points. I don't know. I like the silly meter. But I think I said this way back when this thing was announced, that my main concern was it's just not really going to matter in the end, because people are just going to vote for, what they want. And I'm pretty sure there's multiple silly teams that have just never even won. And this thing's been out a decent amount of time now. So yeah, that's it. I know this is something petty to complain about. So don't get out. And I'm saying that. Do I have to get Evil Alligator out here to scream if I get like 90 comments telling me like, oh, this is the pettiest thing to complain about? I'm aware it's petty. But yeah, overall, I think the silly meter's cool. I just feel like it could have gone a lot a lot farther. Like in reasons that I'm saying right now, like just give like small rewards for, for getting to, and it could just, and before people say, oh, well, you're asking for way too much. Oh God. Oh, okay. I need to cut that out. I accidentally talked with a monkey and my toon was revealed. Wait 1 second. Alright, yeah, so much for background footage. But yeah, what I was gonna say is you could just recolor their design, or the shirts that the Looney Labs people have on them, because I don't think they've released those yet. I don't know why they haven't released those yet. Just recolor those or something. I don't care. Recolor anything. Just there's so many stupid shirts in this game. Just recolor one of them and say like, okay, call it a day. That's your reward for getting an X amount of points in Silly Meter. Anyways, I think that's it. I don't know what I'm going to put up. I'll probably put up some derpy image, because my plan was foiled. Oh my gosh, my toon was revealed. What do you guys think about the Silly Meter? I feel like people just don't talk about it, and that's another thing. Like, I just don't understand the. I think the issue here came in, and I want to be 100% clear about this. I don't care that the task makes you do stupid things. I actually kind of like tasks that differentiate from just like defeating cogs. The problem comes into play when the reward is so minuscule and feels unrewarding and pointless, because then you get people who just don't participate in it. If they would have put these derpy things in like the main task line, for example, I don't think I would have cared. The issue is with this is that it's a complete side thing that you have to drop everything to do, and the reward doesn't feel like it benefits you. That's the thing. And that's the main issue with this. It's not necessarily that you have to do, a bunch of stupid like, trolley games and you have to race. That doesn't really matter. The actual thing that matters is that it forces you to drop everything, go out of your way, and you basically feel like you don't accomplish anything after you do it. Like I said, it's insanely petty, but it is something that has bothered me, especially because people have been donating, Toon donations have been way up. People always ask me this. If you want to donate a Toon, join my Discord, message me. We have a thing on my Discord. It's near the rules section of my Discord that shows you like how to donate a Toon. Those might have to be updated because I say on there like 100 laugh is what I'll take, like 100 laugh and above. But honestly, I could probably use lower. And if anyone had like an Uber, I could maybe do something funny with that. But yeah, so if you have a Toon you want to donate that doesn't meet those thresholds or have any other questions, join my Discord. I'll throw it in the link. I don't think I've plugged that in a while, and the reason for that is because I really don't need Toon donations right now. Anyways, I'm completely off on a tangent. But yeah, that's the main reason, because a lot of people have been donating me Toons lately, and I've been going on them, and like none of them have this task completed. So I'm like, I remember Horsing Around didn't have it completed either. I think the new Toon that I'm on didn't have it. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that one. I actually don't remember. But yeah, it's just a thing where it's just like, obviously people aren't doing, and I'm assuming they can see this. I'm assuming Toontown Rewritten has logs and can see like, oh, no one's completing this task. And I don't know, maybe this is just a small thing. Maybe it's just the greeners who aren't completing this task. I don't know. Anyways, that's just me. I want to hear what your thoughts are. I'm really curious. Just overall thoughts on the Silly Meter too. Like I said, I like the Silly Meter. I just wish there were more. I wish there was more of an incentive to do it, because a lot of it's really predictable what team is going to win. Usually the teams win in like 50-point landslides, which, if you know anything about voting or elections, like 10% is like a complete landslide. So like when you have anything that's like 50%, that's like a complete blow. Like that's not even in the realm of like real. Like that's just not a thing that happens. So, okay, anyways, goodbye. This was a silly video. I wonder how many silly points I got from making such a silly video.